We began to work on the design of a microchip that, when it was completed, was 0.75 millimeters in diameter, 7 millimeters long. It was the size of 1/4 of a grain of rice. Again, I want to say that I was not a Christian and there were no Christians there. They said they wanted this to have a power source and be able to emit a signal. And they told us they wanted us to use lithium as a battery source. Lithium's used in watch batteries, it's used in heart pacemaker batteries, it's used in a lot of places. I designed into this microchip a little charging circuit that would charge that battery. This sounds like a lot of technical things coming together, but if you'll bear with me 1 minute, you'll see what God has laid out about this microchip. When we discovered that we needed to be able to charge that battery, I needed a temperature change, a change in temperature to cause current to flow through that little charging circuit that would charge the battery. So we began to investigate and find out where in the body does the temperature change the most rapidly. We spent over $1 million in taxpayer money, and when the results came back, there was a lot of information. We divided it up amongst 3 teams, and then came back together with that information. It was determined that there were 2 places in the body that were ideal for the microchip. One was just below the hairline on the forehead. Every mother checks their child's temperature right here. So we could have paid the mothers $1 million and saved I never saw a mother check their child's temperature on their ankle. Always right here. The other place was the hand, the right hand preferred, because most people are right-handed. This didn't bother me, and it didn't bother anybody else on the team. The hand seemed a good place. Nobody wanted it here. And so the design work, everything was completed. The microchip was done. You're seeing it now on some of the Discovery Channel presentations. There are people who have received it already. It is real. It's not something that's coming way down the road. They gave me a Bible. They told me not to read the book of Revelation. They said the book of Revelation is too hard to understand. So I waited, and I didn't read the book of Revelation for quite some time. Then one day I came to Revelation 13, verse 16. And he caused us all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. I didn't like what I saw. I went back and looked up the word mark. I went to the Strong's Concordance, and I found that John had used 3 words for the word mark. Charagma, charicature, and charex. That was from the Greek. I looked at those words. They talked about a scratch or an etching. They talked about a lot of things. And I said, God, this isn't it. We didn't do it. He said, go to the word for 666. The word is chixestigma. In the Greek, it says to go to 4742 as a cross. The last half of the word chixestigma. And when I looked at what it says stizo, i.e. to stick, to prick, a mark incised or punched into for recognition of ownership. I thought about the little injection tool. The end of it is called an incisor. I began to weep and I began to cry, and I said, oh God, what have we done?
Ain't no microchips! We in June! Ain't no microchips! Chips! We in June! Ain't no microchips! June! Ain't no microchips! On precept, Revelation 18:4. Revelation 18:4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, you Israelites, that ye be not partakers of her sins. Her what? Her sins. Her what? Her sins. Her what? Her sins. Her sins. Her sins. Her sins.
that cup in the hand, that's the words on the forehead. That's what it's talking about.
From us. So when it says no man might buy or sell, it's talking about trade, like Wall Street. What is it called? The New York Stock Exchange. Go ahead. And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. You have to be following America's policies along with Europe in order to get into that system.
There you have it. There you have it. Let me start off by saying all praises and glory and honor goes to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim Rakahakwadash, and double honors to the elders and apostles and men of great millstone. And to the rest of the brother known down as teaching and preaching the true doctrine of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Shalom Bayata Dawada. And to the Akim and Akwat and to repent, Shalom to you, Mashpaka. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans who father go back to one of the sons of the 12 tribes of Jacob. You Israelites, shalom to you, Mashpachah. This your Hakarab coming at you with another, and I'm going to try to make this fairly quick because those little clips I put together, it took up a little time. I said about 5 minutes. But you see it. You see it right there. And I was going to put the other clip to show you that he said it was philosophy. You know, philosophy is not policies. Policies is not sin. See? But these people is all over the place when it comes to saying the truth of what this really is. What the M.O.T.B is all about and what it is. They might even have them. They might be walking around right now with that stuff in their hand right now. See? Because you gotta convince yourself that something is not what it is in order for you to get it or accept it. If you're accepting something, you would have to say, okay, well, you would have to convince yourself that this is not it because you accepted it. So you never know with these people, man. But let's open up with this, right? Because you heard what the Edomite said in the beginning. You heard what the Edomite said. He said we was commissioned. And he's, what have we done? Oh, God, what have we done? What have you done? Yeah, you fulfill prophecy. That's what the Most High set you up for. To fulfill prophecy. And then you got individuals, the devil's telling you what they done did. And the Most High told you in the scripture what he was going to have them do. But here it is. These things are for signs, man. For you to know what time you are in. That's what the Most High is doing right now. He's showing you, letting you know what time you are in. But you got individuals running around talking about, it's philosophy and it's sin and it's the policies and embargo and all this old crazy stuff. It don't make no sense, man. You know, that's leading individuals astray. Leading individuals astray. Don't make no sense. Don't make no sense. Yahweh Hashem Shai is showing you, he's letting your people know what time you're in. He basically telling you, look, get your shit together. Repent. Because I'm about to send back y'all big brother, y'all Lord and Savior, y'all King. I'm about to send him back. And I'm going to show you these signs that's going to let you know what time you are in. But you got individuals running around talking about this ain't this and that ain't that and just going off. Well, you would never know. If you leave it up to them guys, you would never know what time you in. If these individuals told you, no, it ain't going to be just World War III. It's going to be World War IV. Man, if you 5 and 6, if you listen to them guys, you'll be like, oh, well, we're going to be here for another 500 years. You wouldn't even know what time you in if you left it up to them. Because why? They don't believe in the prophecies pertaining to what time you in, so you would know what time you in. Going off, but let me grab this though. Habakkuk 1 and verse 5. And I did wanted to read that second Esdras, the 9th chapter, because it's going to tell you, you're going to know what time you're in by what? By the prophecies. They're going to tell you what time you're in, right? But let me grab this. Habakkuk Verse 5, right? And it says what? Behold, ye among the heathen, and regard and wonder marvelously. For I will work in your days, which ye will not believe, though it be told you. And what he doing? He's working these prophecies. The Most High is bringing these prophecies to pass. See, because why? It's an identifying marker so you will know what time you are in, what age you are in, so that you will know that you're in the end. Mashiach is at the door, about to kick it all up, about to kick it all in. About to kick it in and break down the walls and everything, let you know what time you in. But you got individuals telling you, no, we ain't there yet, and no, that ain't this and that ain't that. You know what? It's gonna be a bunch of Israelites that's going to be laid out. I mean, laid all the way out on account of what these individuals telling you. Don't you know when you get that trusting in these individuals that's telling you lies? Don't you know when you get it, your death just been sealed? That you ain't gonna be able to come up out of it? That's like that's like before Yahweh gave us Yahweh, and you committed adultery, other than the act of the mercy that David received through Yahweh. Other than that, you was put to death for a sin. You was put to death for that particular sin. So guess what? When it comes time to you receiving this mark of the beast, Revelations 14 and 9 and 10, that's what you're going to receive. You're going to receive the judgment. These individuals don't care for your soul. They do not care for your soul. These individuals they're making me seem like they hirelings now. If they started off honest and humble and meek, well, that ain't them no more. That ain't them no more. They don't care for your life. They don't care for your life now. See, because they worried about them pockets. See, that's what they worried about. But let me move on. Chapter 2. Habakkuk, chapter 2. And it says what? Matter of fact, I'll start at verse 1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and I will watch to see what he will say to me and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And Yahweh answered me and said, write the vision, make it plain upon tables, that he may run that read it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. Let's go grab that in the NLT. All right? Let's grab that in the NLT. What it says? Habakkuk NLT. Habakkuk NLT translation, Habakkuk 2 and 2. Then Yahweh said to me, write the answer plainly on tablets, so that the runner can carry the correct message to others. What did it say right there? So he can carry the correct message to others. Because this is a life threatening situation. You want to carry the correct message to these people so they'll know what to do and what to avoid. See? But if you run around saying all this, you confusing individuals. They can't agree on nothing. And as pertaining to being one assembly, they can't come into one agreement and speak the same thing. And the scriptures tell you that you should all speak the same thing. You should be of the same mind. You're supposed to say the same things. These guys can't even come to a mutual agreement on something because why? They all don't have the correct understanding of something. And that's a shame. But what it says, then Yahweh said to me, write my answer plainly on tablets, so that the runner can carry the correct, that's the point right there, the correct message to others. This vision is for a future time. It describes the end, and it will be fulfilled. If it seems slow in coming, wait patiently, for it will surely take place. It will not be delayed. You see that? And you heard what that Edomite said. He said, this ain't no joke. The damn devil telling you what they done did. Yeah, telling you what you did, but you run around talking about this ain't this and this ain't that. The devil's telling you what they did, and it ain't got. They plainly see it. But how you supposed to be? Because the Most High blinded your ass. Because that pride done set in, and that pride done got you looking through glasses that's foggy than a motherfucker. Maybe you need to wipe them things off. But if you do, they still gonna be foggy. You still ain't gonna see clearly. See? Don't make no sense, man. But let's get back to the KJV. Don't make no sense, right? But you see what it say, right? So this is quick. Well, let me go grab this. Ezekiel. Matter of fact, I want that one too in the NLT, right? Let's grab it. Ezekiel chapter 12. Ezekiel 12, and let's go down. And we'll start here. It says what? I'll start at 21. Again, a message came to me from Yahweh. Son of man, you heard that proverb they quote in Yashala. Time passes and prophecies come to nothing. Tell the people, this is what the sovereign Lord Yahweh says. I will put an end to this proverb, and you will soon stop quoting it. Now give them this new proverb to replace the old one. The time has come for every prophecy to be fulfilled. There will be no more false visions and flattery predictions in Israel, in Yashala. For I am the Lord Yahweh. If I say it, it will happen. There will be no more delays, you rebels of Yashala. I will fulfill my threat of destruction in your own lifetime. I, the sovereign Lord Yahweh, have spoken. Then this message came to me from the Lord Yahweh. Son of man, the people of Yashala are saying he's talking about the distant future. His visions won't come true for a long, long time. Therefore, tell them this is what the sovereign Lord Yahweh says. No more delay. I will now do everything I have threatened. I, the sovereign Lord Yahweh, have spoken it. So what he said he gonna do these things. It ain't gonna be no delay no more. In our time, you're gonna see these prophecies being fulfilled. And one of the prophecies to know that you in the end time and that Mashiach is about to return. Hey, you see it. It's already in your face. But you got individuals denying it. Denying it. If you denying that, well then what the hell is you expecting to see then if you denying it? If the prophecy come to pass and it be fulfilled and then that is moved to the next prophecy, you'll be saying, damn, well that prophecy never came to pass. No, it did come to pass. Your dumbass just didn't see it. It came to pass, but you just didn't see it. You overlooked it. You were saying all other kind of shit, so and you caused many people gonna lose their damn lives because you puffed up in pride. You got the spirit of a damn hireling. I'm not a respecter of persons, man. I don't care about pleasing men. I care about as long as I'm pleasing Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua. That's what matters. I'm not a respecter of person. People will be having respect to people. Man, fuck these people, man. They don't care nothing about the flock. They don't care nothing about the flock. Yahushua is the one that cared for the flock. He is the one that laid down his life and told his flock the truth. These other motherfuckers, they'll lie to you and they don't care for you, man. They don't care whether your ass live or die. They just worrying about themselves. But let's go get it, though. Let's go into it. Let's go to Revelations. Because it don't make no sense, man. He's going to be talking about the mark of the hand is the cup and the forehead is the you following the system and like man, they did the buying and selling. That's doing buying and trading, man. Just don't make no sense. So you gonna be able to buy and sell by accepting these people policies? Come on, man. or you gonna be able to commit sin and they gonna let you buy something because you committing sin. You Israelites committing sin right now. Are you buying anything with that? Yeah, you buying your ticket to be killed, to be taken out by Yahweh Shemiah Shai. That's about it. But you ain't literally buying nothing from these devils because you going off because you transgressing against your God, your power. Man, these people are something else, man. You gonna get individuals laid out, man. You gonna get individuals killed. Let's grab this in the KJV, right? Now, it says what? Let you know what time we in. It says what? Revelations 13 and 12. And he exercised all the power of the first beast. Who is it? Who exercised all the power of the first beast? The second. The second of that fourth beast, which is who? Rome was the first beast, and aka America, Babylon the Great is the second beast. It's the second leg of the Roman Empire. That beast that received a deadly wound and it was healed. That we in there right now. We in the feet and toes, and that's what it's talking about. It's this place is exercising all the power of what was wrong power. Their military. And what have this place exercised their power? Their military. Because everything else they weak. They system of money and all that stuff, it's like clay. It's weak. They only remain powerful because of their military. And that's weak. And it says what? And causeth the earth and them that dwell therein, to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. And he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire to come down from heaven in the sight on it's like on the earth in the sight of men, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by a sword and did live. This is talking about Babylon the Great, right? And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast. Meaning to what? To bring these things to pass. That the image of the beast should both speak and cause that when it says what should both speak, that's talking about this prophecy is coming to pass. See? And what? And cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And what is worshiping the image of the beast? By you receiving the mark in your right hand or in your forehead. But it actually don't matter where you get it. You get it in your shoulder, your arm, your leg. It don't matter where you get it. You still gonna receive the same judgment. The judgment ain't gonna be no different. You still gonna receive the same judgment, which is a fiery destruction. See, verse 16. And he calls it all, both small and great. Now, all is not going to receive the mark. When you go to Revelations 20th chapter, it tells you all not going to receive it. The elect is not going to receive it. So just that saying, it's just telling you a lot of people going to receive it, but the elect is not going to receive it. All is not going to receive it. It's just the way it's worded. And he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. All is talking about those that's going to get it, but not all is going to get it. It's talking about those that's going to get it. See? And it says what? To receive a mark in their forehead or in their right hand or in their foreheads. And that no man might buy or sell. Right now, if you don't have any money, you don't have nothing, can you buy anything without money? No, you can't. Now, if somebody want to buy it for you or give it to you, that's one thing. But if you don't have no money and you go into a store and say, okay, load up my basket full of food and bread and all this stuff and say, I want this, they going to tell you, okay, well, it costs this. They going to give you a total. If you don't have the amount that they seeking for, you ain't getting those goods. That's the buying and selling. See? Trying to make it seem like the buying and selling is trade. No, what are you talking about trade? That sounds stupid. And you ain't trading nothing. The trade that you doing, the bartering you doing is you having the money that they need for those to purchase those goods. That's the trade. That's the bartering system right there. You have the money, they have the goods. Or you have the goods and they have the money. That's the bartering system. Period. And if you don't got this new system that they gonna tell you to put this chip in your hand, if you ain't got it, and they already doing it right now, man, it's obvious. Don't let people just tell you something and you just blindly just okay, yeah, I see what you mean. No, I don't see what you mean. I see what Yahweh Shem Yahushua is saying. These people are something else, man. Don't care nothing about you, man. But what it says, that no man might buy or sell, but he that have the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number, and we already know who the beast is. For it is the number of a man. We already know who that man is. It ain't just talking about this no one man like I showed you that Edomite. It wasn't just talking about him. It's talking about Esau, Edom. That's who it's talking about. Them as this man is these motherfuckers as a nation of people, man. That's what that man of sin. When it says that man of sin be revealed in his time, yeah, it ain't just talking about one person. It's talking about the Edomites have been exposed. They have been found out. That's what it's talking about when it says that man or a man. And his number is 606 and 66. And when you go into that, it's talking about what? You receiving this mark, the number of the beast, the mark of the beast, right? Let's go down to it real quick and I'm going to end it off. Just grab this one. You see what it say? Kayaks is stigma, right? You see what it says. Now, let's go here. You see where it says stigma, right? It says a mark pricked in. What is pricked in? So wait a minute. Is philosophy pricked in you? Is a policy pricked in you? Pricked, meaning something cut or stuck in you. See? A mark pricked in or branded upon the body. To ancient Oriental uses, meaning Central and Western and Central Asia, slaves and soldiers bore the name or the stamp of their master or commander branded or pricked, cut into their bodies to indicate what master or general they belong to. See, so when you get that, you basically saying you don't want Yahweh Shem Yahushua to rule over you. You want these devils to constantly continue to rule over you when you accept it. See? You making your choice right there. And this is why individuals is going to be put to death. Why? Because you're making the choice who you're choosing to rule over you. You know, you're going to still have that mindset of that our people know. Should I release your king unto you? And what they say. No, we don't have no king but Caesar. You made your choice right there. And what did Yahweh say pertaining to individuals that make their choice? He said, for those in my enemies that were not, that I should reign over them, in Luke 19:27, bring them hither and slay them before me. So when you receive the mark of the beast, which is going into your hand, and you receive it and you take it, you making your choice right there who you choosing to rule over you. You ain't choosing Yahweh Shem Yahushua to rule over you. You choosing these devils to constantly rule over you. See? And matter of fact, what he's saying, and what is that, Deuteronomy 17? You supposed to choose one of your brethren, and Yahweh have chosen Yahweh to rule over us, man. And if you take that chip, you basically signing off on you. You basically sign off. Let's grab it. Deuteronomy 17 and verse 15. What he says? Thou shalt in any wise set him king over thee, whom the Lord thy power shall choose. One from among thy brethren, and that is Yahweh Mashiach, which thou shalt set king over thee. Thou brethren shalt thou set king over thee. Thou mayest not set a stranger over thee, which is not of thy brother. See? So when you receive that mark of the beast, you basically saying that you want these heathen-ass Edomites to continue to rule over you. You don't want one that's profitable unto you to rule over you, which is Yahushua. So you ain't doing no but signing off on your own death certificate, man. That's all you're doing. So you keep listening to them pride or puffed up in pride individuals, man, and you gonna be destroyed right along with them. Cause you can best believe anybody that's teaching you that the M.O.T.B is not what individuals that's telling you the truth is saying it is. Guess what? They are going to receive it. If they not saying if you hear any Israelite say the M.O.T.B is not the thing that's gonna go on your hand or your forehead or wherever you want to stick it, that is not that. I guarantee you that they are going to get it. Because what thing do they have not to get it? If they saying that that's not it, they're gonna receive the thing that they saying is not it because they believe that it's not it. They're gonna receive it. And you go see a bunch of Israelites being taken out, man, being killed. So keep dressing up and playing house party and all that whole shit and find out what's gonna happen to you. And I'm gonna end it off there, man. All praises be to Yahweh Shem Shabbat Hashem Hakodash. Shalom Yasharala. Why Babal? Akhan Babal Yahweh, why Abad, why Barak Yasharala. Trouble Babylon Yahweh, destroy Babylon Yahweh, and bless Yasharala, the elect of our people. Shalom.